In OneDesk, the Tickets application is found by clicking on the Tickets icon found in the left bar. You have a variety of views to work with your tickets, and there are lots of videos explaining how that works. You can open the detail panel of a ticket by double-clicking on its icon, and you can dock that detail panel on the side if you'd like. This means whenever I select another ticket, the detail panel will always be updated to reflect the currently selected ticket. As you can see on the detail panel, I have a variety of different properties for the ticket, and the conversations are at the bottom. I'm going to walk you through how you can configure your ticket settings. First, go to Administration, and under Applications, select Tickets. You can have multiple types of tickets, and the first part of this page allows you to define those. Turn on Show Hidden Types, and you can see up to 10 different types of tickets. You can rename them, you can change their icon and the color of the icon, you can manage the status, and you can set the default status. You'll notice that for each one, they have an email address that you can send emails to capture new items of this type. For example, the standard ticket for my organization comes in at tickets@001.onedesk.com. This part in the middle will be dependent on what your organization name is. Now, let's say I want to turn on the problem. I can do that here. I can manage the statuses by clicking here, and I can add new statuses. There you can see I've added a new status. If I want to change the color of it, I can do that. I can also map it to a different state. And I'll put that to in progress. You may have noticed that when I turned Show Hidden Types on, I saw a list of up to 10. I can keep my area clean by hiding hidden types, and it'll just show the ones that I'm actually using. Once my new problem is activated, when I click the Add menu, I'll see that I now have an option to create a new problem from here. Further down the page, you'll see the opportunity to add custom fields to tickets. You could show any hidden custom fields. As you can see, we have a few here. Sometimes it's useful to have a custom field that is hidden. This means it won't be shown on your ticket's detail panel, but it can still be used for things, to hold properties and things like that. For example, this integration custom field can be used to hold a certain property, an ID, for example, that will connect to another system. To create a new custom field, click Create Custom Field, give it a name, and choose its type. I'm going to choose a choice type. Also determine what types you want it to appear on. By default, it's going to be tickets because we're configuring this from the tickets page. You can also determine on which projects you want the custom field to appear. You can select an individual project, or you can select all projects. I strongly recommend you select all projects. This is a much more powerful type of custom field. You want to make this field visible, and then you start adding your options. You can also set which option is the default if you want one, and you can remove them here as well. Now when I click Create, my new custom field is added, and you'll see that it'll appear on your tickets detail panel. I'll show you that in a minute. Further down, you can configure other properties that show on your tickets detail panel. For example, you may not want to have some of these things. I can turn off actual cost, actual schedule. I could turn off SLAs. I'm going to turn off a few of them so you'll see the difference. I'll show you that again in a second. The internal creation form allows you to add and remove properties from the creation form. You can click Show Hidden Properties, and if you would like to add more properties to the creation form, you can do that here. By creation form, I'm talking about the form that appears when you click New Ticket. You can add properties to this form, and you can remove properties, and you can make those properties required. Here's the new custom field I added. You can even add that to the form. I'm going to turn it on and make it required. Now, when I click Add Ticket, you'll see that my custom field has been added to the form. Now don't forget that if you added a default for your custom field, then of course it will always be completed, so making it required doesn't do much in that case. Further down you'll see a section on workflow automations. You can once again show disabled automations and create new ones. Automations are pieces of logic that take action when certain events occur on tickets in your account, such as a ticket being created, a ticket being assigned, and then it takes actions such as changing properties, reassigning, moving to projects, replying, things like that. There are other videos on how to create and manage workflow automations, but this is where you would do it for tickets. Service level agreements allow you to set policies and assign those policies to tickets. There are other videos on how to do that, but the basic idea is you define a policy, you can create as many policies as you'd like, and then you use a workflow automation to automatically assign those policies to incoming tickets based on whatever rules you like. You also have another workflow automation you can use to automatically notify your assignees before you're in violation of that policy on that ticket. So those are all the things you can configure on your tickets. Now let's go back and take a look at a ticket. Now you can see a lot of properties have been removed from the form, and my custom field is now appearing on the form as well. So you can configure a lot of things for tickets in the OneDesk account, and this is how you do it. Let us know if you have questions.